In this video, we'll be taking a tour of some of the other features in the subscriber interface. We've already reviewed categories and Smart View filtering, and I'm going to take you through the other features in this view. At the top in the blue bar, there's a Send Newsletter button, which we reviewed in the previous video, and the interface that this brings up will be the subject of the next video. To the right of this, we have a series of buttons, all of which are related to actions which could be taken with respect to our subscribers. We have a Create button, where we need to manually create a subscriber. And if we select a given subscriber, we can see that we could edit the subscriber, or we can modify their properties. These are really just two sides of the same coin. The Edit option is information about how they're going to receive newsletters, and the Properties button will bring up the personal information. There's also a Delete button here, and a Delete All button, but after testing stages, these features probably won't be frequently used because each subscriber has a status which can prevent that they receive unwanted newsletters. To the right of this grouping of buttons, we have two select boxes, Subscribers and Newsletters. The Subscriber select box gives me the option to change the format in which a grouping of subscribers receives a newsletter. This could be text or HTML, and we'll learn about that difference a little bit later. We could also transfer a list of subscribers to Outlook. So if we wanted to take advantage of Tangora's targeting possibilities while sending out a correspondence from a regular email program, which for many is Microsoft Outlook, then here's what we could use. Then there's an option to import a list of newsletter recipients or to export them. This could be useful if you already have a list of subscribers which you'd like to use in your Tangora solution, or if you'd like to work with the data from the subscribers list in some other capacity. The Newsletter select box is where you work with categories, as we've seen, and it's also where you work with drafts, archives, and statistics. I won't say more about these options now because we'll be taking a closer look at them in the subsequent videos. In the next line, we have some further features here, where we can filter a view of subscribers we want to work with. We have already looked at category in the previous video, and we can see we have an area here called groups. Now the group section is directly related to the Tangora module called external users. This module is used to password protect and personalize the content of your website, so you may or may not have this option visible based on your Tangora solution. Essentially, you have a list of users categorized into groups, and they can also be integrated into the newsletter module, so you can send out to people who are in that alternative list. If you have subscribers who are also in the list of external users, then the system figures it out, only one email is sent. To the right of groups is status, where you can filter in order to see a list of subscribers by the status that they have. The default view is active, but you also have people that may have canceled their subscription, and they'll be sent to the status canceled. And there's some other options you could use here. For example, recipient's mail may have bounced, and you can apply the status monitor to them, where you're still making attempts to send out, but you suspect that there might be a problem, hopefully just temporary. If you have some subscribers who you want to manually remove from your list of recipients, you could choose Not Active in order to distinguish between those subscribers who unsubscribe themselves versus those you have unsubscribed. Finally, there's also a free text search here, so if I were to type in Moretti and show, then I'll see all the subscribers that have something to do with Moretti Farms. We've talked a good deal about filtering up to now, and we've seen that we can filter by category and by using Smart View, and there are two fundamental methods that we can use. In this video, we've seen a few other methods that we can use to filter, and we've also rounded out our tour of the subscriber's interface. In the next video, we'll be taking a look at the existing newsletter template before continuing on to send that newsletter.